Hello and welcome, my rays and beams and my royal radiance. Are you ready for Worldly World Predictions Part 2? I have to admit, they are a little out there. Some are a little like, whoa, what is going on? Am I really prepared for the worldly prediction? But remember, these are not to scare you. These are just glimpses of things that Spirit has shown me that I can share with you. It's more about being prepared, staying grounded, staying aware. This is just part of my gift to help you and not harm you. And it's just showing that there are people out there that do truly have gifts. Many of you tuned into my part 1 Worldly World Predictions, and I will put that in the comments so you can go back and watch it for a reminder, and so forth. So Josh dropped off the box earlier. He was at work, but anyways, King Josh dropped off the box and the key. So I feel like we should just go ahead and start. So let's get into the box and see what is going on. There is part 2. Here is from December. We have every year. We have them locked up in case of a fire or we need to like just show something and so forth. Let me put that over here. And let's open these and get going. We have quite a few to get through, so sit back, be patient, grab a drink. I know these are candle things, but they work for a royal mail opening. All right, so here you go. Whew, they're a doozy, so sit back and relax. Number 1, 2 powerful figures, one crowned, one elected, will fall within days of each other, shifting the balance of global power and awakening long-forgotten bloodlines. Number 2, a strange silence will cover large open fields, some that look like soccer or football grounds, other just plain grasslands. Then a new type of flying technology will descend, and it won't be for peaceful purposes. I do not believe it is the UFO, so don't go there. But what I am feeling and what I am thinking, I've seen in several situations, and I remember like seeing it like 3 or 4 years ago, like fields and like drones coming in and being on our own land and attacking, and so forth. Number 3, a series of volcanoes, some long dormant, will erupt across the globe in a strange ring pattern. Energy disruptions will follow. Landmarks like Yellowstone, Mount Fuji, and even sacred mountains will have a response of some type. You know, like how the equator belt goes around like this? I kind of like see it maybe possibly going like this. Or, it'd be like this. Number 4, the oceans will begin to speak through hundreds of fish washed ashore and rare sea creatures appearing in unlikely places, trying to warn us of imbalances. Number 5, a baby will be born speaking a language no one alive remembers. This child will be called a hoax until translations of ancient scrolls match its words. Number 6, a global event will cause people to see the same dream in different countries. It will involve water, light, and a woman singing in a language that no one recognizes. Number 7, a major country will distract its own people with a large-scale event while quietly crossing boundaries elsewhere. What we are watching is not the real story. Number 8, the veil over Poland will thin as unexpected force meets resistance. What unfolds will change its fates for years to come. Number 9, a strange phenomenon will make people disappear in public places. No trace, no scream, no struggle, just a shimmer in the air and then gone. Like, it's almost like vaporized. It's so hard to explain what I see. Number 10, A new term will arise for powerful souls who hold deep spiritual light, replacing empath with something more ancient and commanding. Number 11, there will be widespread power surges and electronic interference, especially in areas that sit on strong magnetic lines. These will not be random. I feel like there's just a huge blackout coming, period, honestly. Number 12, a new type of weapon unknown to most of the world will be whispered about after a strange burst of energy is recorded from a sea-based facility. Number 13, an eerie vision of red on white returns. Snowfall stained with symbolic warning. When gray skies roll in with it, a strange event will unfold on land, once thought untouchable. I have been seeing this. If you've been following me for quite a while, I can remember before we even moved out here to the farmhouse barnhouse. I remember exclusively sitting in front of my little star clouded thing that I had then, and I remember seeing the red on white then. So I feel like, this is coming. Is it at the end of fall, beginning of winter? Is the white representing winter and snow? But I do see red on our land, and it doesn't look good, to be honest. Number 14, a major territory will shift in the blink of an eye. Without long battle or debate, Taiwan will be claimed in a quiet but firm move. Number 15, dolphins will surround ships, warning of underwater ships. Some sailors will say they were saved by a sea circle of animals. Number 16, an abandoned castle will be found with scrolls inside detailing a ritual forgotten since before Rome. Yeah, I got this and I was like, I could see like Rome and like something just totally different. Number 17, there will be a renewed fascination with bees as they return to certain sacred lands. Where bees thrive, healing begins. Number 18, a group of global healers will begin channeling the same symbol, unaware of each other, and the symbol will match something found in an ancient site soon after. I'm telling you, old things are going to be coming up, but they're to help. They're to help. 19, a previously unknown frequency will be found to help reverse certain diseases, but only when combined with prayer or intention. Number 20, a tree will bleed sap in a European forest, and people will line up to see it, believing that it is connected to prophecy. 21, a famous figure will vanish in what appears to be a staged disappearance. Months later, they'll return with stories of time distortion. Yeah, it's like, I feel like we know this person, and then they like disappear and come back. Number 22, the earth will begin echoing. Sound will travel strangely. Whispers heard in mountains. Drumming in deserts. Song in the snow. Number 23, a comet will come so close the sky will pulse. Some will call it a sign, others will hide. Number 24, spiritual awakening will no longer be optional for many. People's bodies will begin rejecting environments they are not aligned with. I'm already seeing that. So if you're having that feeling of just like, you know what, I might have lived here for 24 years, but I'm freaking over it, don't be surprised, because there's like the spiritual awakening happening with that. Number 25, the youth will rise with knowledge they didn't learn, reciting chants, building sacred shapes in sand and snow. Indigo children are going to be coming in a whole different form. 26, a building made of entirely of light will be seen in the sky over a city. It will not be a mirage. Number 27, one of the oldest pyramids in the world will hum again. Recordings will reveal it sinks to a living heartbeat. Like, I could literally see like a pyramid and heart and like pulsating. So crazy. Number 28, the ocean floor will break open near Indonesia and reveal something carved and ancient, possibly the key to missing civilization. I feel when the earth starts shifting, and there's going to be a lot of earthquakes, there's going to be a lot of volcanoes, A lot of activity, and I'm telling you, it's going to do like this circular vibe. But things are going to be uncovered that we just did not know about. 29. I definitely see two Samis as well. 29. Time will act strangely for a short period. People will miss hours. Some will leap forward. Technology will glitch in rhythmic patterns. I already have that going on. You guys seen me talk about it. King Josh and I had some moments I told you about. Number 30. A sound will be recorded worldwide on the same day in different places. The tone will be identical and come from Earth itself. I'm telling you, Earth is going to be birthing. She is ready to birth. We need a new. 31. Fire will stop being feared. It will become sacred again, used in healing ceremonies across continents. Number 32. A well-known skeptic will become one of the most powerful voices for spiritual truth after a near-death experience. Number 33. Crystals will grow unnaturally fast in some places, breaking through walls, buildings, and shimmering with the message. So I'm wondering if that's from an earthquake and it like pushing up. I don't really know, but it's got that vibe. 34. A voice will come through on live television, clear, not human, and gone before anyone can trace it. Number 35. A large group of children will begin seeing lights in trees and drawing the same image. The image will match cave paintings found days later. Number 36. An animal long believed extinct will walk across a major highway and be filmed by hundreds. 37. A mountain will split and reveal steps leading deep inside. What's found there will realign history books. Well, we already know the history books are not true anyways. 38. A sacred geometry pattern will appear across fields worldwide, each design appearing in the same hour. 39. A musicless concert will be held in a desert where the crowd hears music that no speakers play. Number 40. Several lakes. I remember having this vision. I was like almost like blacked out, and I'm like, what am I seeing? Several lakes will turn bright pink and purple. Scientists will say it's natural, but the local people will know better. 41. A message in the clouds will stay frozen for 2 hours above a city. It will say a single word in an ancient script. Number 42. Thousands will begin awakening up at the exact same time around 3:36 a.m. with a specific message from a female voice. I am all about numbers, as you know, 3, 6, 9, and so forth. And so it's like seeing this in my vision was just like really powerful. Number 43. The concept of light being both conscience and code will finally be accepted by science. 44. A worldwide sleepwalking event will be recorded. People will walk toward water or gather in specific spaces they've never seen. Number 45. A voice will be heard inside a volcano moments before eruption. The recording will never be released, though. I like seeing an X over the recording. 46. A country known for science will host its first major spiritual summit after a mysterious event shakes their understanding. Number 47. People will begin having memories that aren't theirs from other lifetimes, other lineages, and other worlds. I totally believe that because when we have these awakenings, we awake many things within us. 48. An astronaut will report something watching from the edge of space with a gaze he says he felt in his bones. 49. A child will paint visions of the future so accurately the government agencies will quietly reach out to that fandom. Number 50. I know this one's a little out there, but I can't help what I see. Lightning will hit the same place 7 times in one night atop of a monastery. The next day, a relic will be found beneath the floor. 51. A woman's voice will be heard on a frequency only some can hear. She will repeat 3 words. Those who hear it will never forget. 52. A glowing orb will be seen in the skies over multiple countries all at once. It will linger, pulse, and vanish. 53. A lost piece of scripture will be found buried deep inside a wall. It will match visions reported by mediums for years. 54. A famous building will be struck by natural energy, and from it a new understanding will rise, metaphor and literal. 55. A buried city will be discovered perfectly preserved, filled with statues, all holding crystals. 56. Butterflies will return in numbers we haven't seen in decades. Those who see them in flocks will experience strange dreams. 57. A night will come where all pets act strangely. Some will howl, some will hide, others will simply stare. Energy will shift that night. 58. A digital glitch will expose secret communications not meant for public view, and many will realize the truth they felt. Number 59. A string of dreams shared by people around the world will reveal a coming change, led by an unnamed queen energy. Number 60. A symbol from Atlantis will be found carved inside a mountain in South America. 61. A group of elders will speak in unison in different languages, and it will translate to the same sentence. 62. A plant not seen for centuries will sprout in a single graveyard and bloom with unexplainable beauty. Number 63. A small town will report hearing chanting coming from underground with no access point. I felt like I was in like this little town. It was little, it was old, but it was all, futuristic enough where it had the street and grates, but I could hear this singing. Like it was like, just singing. I don't know how else to explain it. Chant. 64. A structure made of living vines will grow into the shape of a throne. No seeds planted, no design known. Yeah, I just saw like all of a sudden vines, and it grew into a throne. 65. The desert will sing again. A sound like wind, but layered with harmony and language. 66. A voice from deep space will repeat Earth's own heartbeat back to us. 67. A healer will walk across fire and not burn in front of skeptics. It will be live streamed and unexplained. Number 68. A fog will fall over a city for 3 days. In that time, people will report seeing ancestors and hearing songs of the old. And the last of this before we get into the entertainment part, 69. And finally, a new chapter in spiritual royalty will rise, not from palaces or pulpits, but from people remembering who they are. This energy will carry us through the storms to come. I believe I'm part of that light. You can believe it or not, but I do feel like I'm part of that for some reason. I can almost like guarantee it. All right, so now we're gonna do like 12. Let's just call it entertainment, partially departures, and so forth. And I'm gonna give some initials. Number 1. A queen in spirit form returns. A legendary woman connected to royalty through not always with the crown will pass. Her style, grace, and decades of quiet strength will be honored in tributes across continents. I saw like, I don't know why, I'm not saying this is who it is, but she is on the list. I see Sophia Loren for some reason. And then I also see like a V and an E, and I don't know what that is. So number 2. The final curtain for a golden age comedian, a star known for classic sitcoms or comedian specials will cross. A ripple of nostalgia and reflect will follow. It has that same feeling of when I predicted Bob Newhart. It has that vibe, so it's another comedian that's been around for a while. But we'll go over some initials. Number 3, the great rock phoenix crosses over. A powerful frontman with a lion stage presence will leave Earth, but his voice will sear even louder ever. I'm getting like big hairband. I do have like I can see Ozzy, but I also see like someone else, and I just can't put my finger on it. But like big hair, big into the like '80s vibe. But yeah, we'll see if it comes up in the initials. You know how it is. Sometimes I get the names or I get the initials, and then we're like, "Whoa, how'd that happen?" Number 4, a political flame goes out. A man known for diplomacy, speeches, and peaceful image will pass quietly. Some will say it was time, others will say he held more secrets than he'll ever know. Number 5, the feminine voice of rebellion silences. This one, woo, I get cold chills and it's depressing, and I'll tell you why in a minute. So, the feminine voice of rebellion silences. A pop icon who was once seen as a controversial for being herself will make her transition. The world will weep with both sadness and gratitude. I see the initials MC, which would be Madonna Ciccone. Like her or not, which I love her, you know, she's kind of a queen too, you know. But anyways, I don't want to get into that. But anyways, it's got that vibe. So if it's not her, it is someone just maybe a tad under her, but the same kind of vibe. Number 6, a final encore from a country legend. A beloved figure in country music will pass in a way that prompts a wave of tributes and televised specials. Sad on that one too. Number 7, a director of dream exits the stage. One of the most beloved directors or creators of magic or imagination films will pass. Number 8, the whisper of a royal poet ends. Someone known for soft-spoken words will cross, and only after the world realizes how prolific their work truly was. You know, I feel like this is going on with Prince right now, and I feel like it will happen with someone else. Number 9, the lighthouse. This was like, I remember seeing this lighthouse. The lighthouse of a movement dim. A woman tied to activism will make her final crossing. You know, it's kind of like how it's like one of the swimmers or Jane Golden or something like that. But I see a few. Number 10, an old school horror icon crosses. A man tied to classic horror will pass. Like someone that we really look up to. I'm not saying it was the guy that played Freddy, but you know, it's got that kind of vibe to it. Number 11, the final standing sits. One of the longest standing comedians in recent history will take their final bow. And the last, number 12, a musician of the moonlight slips away. A soulful performer will pass. They will be seen in the stars soon after. So, you know, I kind of like had a few people see the name maybe N. I don't know if it's a nil, maybe not, but you know. So we're gonna go over some initials that I see. The first one was JB, and I see JB twice. There's an SR. I don't know, and I don't know if the S and the R is Sophia Loren or what, but it's along the lines of someone big. And then I have BM times 2. I have ST, JC, MC, GJ, BB, LH. I wonder if that's Lester Holt. He did just retire. I'm not saying it is. I'm just wondering. CP, RE, GC, BR, DP, CG, RM. And then once again, I wrote JB. All right. Well, that is that. So that is a wrap. I just want to take a minute and say I love you all and I thank you all. I'm also going to take this moment of opportunity to send positive light, positive inspiration and direction. Even with all of this going on, with any crisis or destruction comes beauty afterwards, including our own passing over and our deaths sometimes. So there's always beauty on the flip side. We just got to be the light. We just got to find it and just keep on going. Stay aware, stay alert, stay positive, be the light to the people that are just being so dark and dreary and just, you know what I mean? We don't need those people in our life. All right, I love each and every one of you. I hope you have a great and beautiful day. And please like this video. Subscribe to me on the Carl Ray page. Also subscribe to the YouTube. I'm going to get the podcast up and going again, and a few other things are lined up. So thank you, and once again, let's just send positive light and direction to everyone. All right, my raisin beams and my royal radiance, I love you.